chapter 23. This book of the Secrets of Enoch, I believe, is the part of the book I'm reading from this again. Enoch, edited by Zen Garcia. I'm going to read the prefix of this part from chapter 22. And the Lord said to his servants, tempting them, Let Enoch stand before my face unto eternity. And the glorious ones bowed down to the Lord and said, Let Enoch go according to your word. And the Lord said to Michael, Go and take Enoch from out of his earthly garments and anoint him with my sweet ointment and put him into the garments of my glory. And Michael did thus, and the Lord told him, He anointed me and dressed me, and the appearance of that ointment is more than the great light. And his ointment is like sweet dew, and its smell is mild, shining like the sun's rays. And I looked at myself, and I was like one of the glorious ones. Glorious ones, or one of the 7 highest angels. And the Lord summoned one of his archangels by name, Pravuel, whose knowledge was quicker in wisdom than the other archangels, who wrote all the deeds of the Lord. And the Lord said to Pravuel, Bring out the books from my storehouses and a reed of quick writing, and give it to Enoch and deliver it to him, the choice and comforting books out of your hand. Of Enoch's writings he wrote his wonderful journeyings in the heavenly host, and himself wrote 366 books. And he was telling me all the works of heaven and earth and sea, and all the elements, their passages and goings, and the thunderings of thunders, the sun and the moon, the goings and changes of the stars, the seasons, years and days, and hours, the risings of the wind, the number of the angels, the formation of their songs, and all human things. The tongue of every human song and life, the commandments, instructions, and sweet voice singings, and all the things that it is fitted to learn. And Pravuel told me, All the things that I have told you we have written. Sit and write all the souls of mankind, however many of them are born, and the place is prepared for them for eternity, for all souls are prepared to eternity before the formation of the world. And all double 30 days and 30 nights, and I wrote out all things exactly, and wrote 366 books. That's what I tell people all the time. We have 4 of Enoch's books. Most people only accepted 1, the first one, and this one I'm reading is of the things that are happening in heaven, and people say that they have a problem with it because they think that they call Enoch Jesus, and that's not what is being said in the book. You have to read it properly, and it's taken out of context. Besides the fact that Jesus said that we will share his throne with him someday. We will share in his glory with him someday. And we don't even understand what that means really fully. But right here it says, Of the great secrets of God, which God revealed and told Enoch, and spoke with him face to face. And people have a problem with that, because they say that nobody has ever gone up to see God and all this other stuff, but I believe that they're taking that verse out of context too, because in the ascension of Isaiah goes up and sees God coming down from the 7th heaven down into Mary's stomach through the 7 layers of heaven. So there have been people that have seen God face to face. Moses was one of them. Enoch was one of them. Apparently Elijah has also, because he's one of the 2 witnesses taken to paradise. And as of now, all the saints that were taken out of the underworld in the Gospel of Nicodemus, when Jesus saved all the saints, when he went into the tomb for 3 days, and he went down to the underworld to fulfill his promise he gave to Adam, now all those saints have also seen God. And I think that people literally think that all those people are still dead in the ground, but they're not. Adam to the thief on the cross, all those people, all those saints have been risen already. They have already gone up to paradise. And that's our promise, is that when we die, we don't have to wait in Abraham's bosom to die and then go down to a place in the bowels of hell, because the gates of hell have been broken open, the gates of brass have been opened, and God's cross, Jesus' cross, is planted in the underworld as a sign to the demons that they're conquered. And so death and Satan have been conquered. But yet we still fight on in this war because our reality that we live in is still ongoing. Even though he's defeated, people are still here to make a choice between God and the devil. So he's given this small amount of time to still allow people to be tempted to make that choice. But if Satan already lost, it seems like an easy choice, but sin is very difficult to overcome when you don't realize who you really are, when you don't realize what you were really put on this earth to do. It's hard for me. It's hard, and I've seen some things, and I've gone through some things, and it's still hard for me. And I daily have to pray to God to ask to help me to remember what I'm doing here, what my purpose is, because you go through your life on a daily basis and you just have to do these basic things and still have to provide for your family and pay the electric bill and all the other things we go through. And that's why in the Apocalypse of Shadrach, he says to God, men have to go through so many things. Would you please give them a reprieve? And so he gives them a reprieve where if you repent within 20 days before you die, then he'll forgive you. And they make fun of something like that in The Simpsons, where Bart says that he's going to do the old deathbed confessional so he can live his life the way he wants. But it's not as simple as that. You don't know when you're going to die. So hopefully you have 20 days from now to repent and change. So anyways, I just want to share that with you. The last verse on this page, after what I wrote of the great secrets of God, which God revealed and told Enoch and spoke with him face to face. Verse 1 of chapter 24 says, "And the Lord summoned me and said to me, Enoch, sit down on my left with Gabriel." So Enoch was asked to sit down with Gabriel next to God. And we don't read his book. We don't acknowledge his power. We don't acknowledge the fact that he was called forth by God. We don't acknowledge the fact that he was king of the earth for like a very long time when he was on the earth. He lived like 365 years as a human being on the earth. We don't give him the credit that he was due. We don't even talk about him. If he is mentioned, it's just like, oh, he wrote some books about the giants and stuff. You have no idea who Enoch really was. Nobody even cares. Everybody just goes about their life, go to church every Sunday, sing some songs, go to some picnics, don't care about the people that God chose as the leaders of mankind for the things that they did, their righteous deeds that they did. They have no idea. So anyways, God bless you all. Have a great day. Take care.